Today is October 24th. I mentioned something in my last video about the Avastin injections I received from Dr. Uri Shabto. I want to reiterate that these injections were done without the benefit of numbing drops and were extremely painful, and that he also temporarily blinded me twice due to his negligence and greed. The reason I say that is that to do these injections properly requires at least one application of numbing drops, possibly more. That takes time in the exam room, during which it cannot be used by anyone else. Clearly, there's a financial motive for not using numbing drops, because I couldn't find any medical advantage to doing this, and no other doctor who I've had this done with did not use numbing drops. I had another doctor who did the same exact procedure, and it required 2 to 3 applications of numbing drops before my eyes would be unable to feel the needle. Dr. Shabto used a sterilizing drop and would leave me in the exam room for about 5 minutes to examine somebody else, and then come back, tip my head back, stand behind me, tell me to look up, and without warning stab me in the eye with a needle that I could not see. This happened on multiple occasions and was extremely painful. Almost torture, I would say. Twice he blinded me because he did not perform paracentesis to remove some fluid before adding the extra fluid from the injection to my eyeball. Apparently, this caused extreme pressure to the optic nerve, causing almost immediate blindness. One time after this happened, he actually came back and did paracentesis, which is sticking a very fine needle in the eyeball. This was done without numbing drops and was also extremely painful. I still have nightmares after all these years about these torture sessions with Dr. Shabto. When I told his BFF and attorney, Hillary C. Agins, about this, she said it couldn't have happened, and that if it was her, she would have gotten up and punched the doctor in the face. I had no idea this is not how the procedure was supposed to be done. And I certainly wasn't going to get up after being stabbed in the eye by Dr. Shabto and punch him in the face, even though, after what I know now, he deserved a lot more than getting punched. The other thing about these injections is that Shabto kept trying to get my insurance company to pay for them, but because they were considered experimental, which he never told me about, he suddenly discontinued these injections, even though I still needed them to stop the progression of my neovascular glaucoma. That man is a greedy, narcissistic creep who, in my opinion, is also a sociopath and a sadist, because there were 1 or 2 times where I felt like he actually enjoyed performing these injections without the numbing drops. If you look closely at my left eye, I've also been left disfigured because after I lost my vision in that eye, Shabto misled me to believe that an additional surgery could possibly restore my vision, which I later found out was impossible. After that surgery, the eye changed color, became extremely painful, and began to deflate. I think I've said enough for today, and will explain more in the next video. Thank you.